Good morning. Welcome to Great Transition Strategies, Monday Morning Standup. 5 minutes to get your week off to a great start and potentially give you something to make you a more effective leader. Today's topic, endings, alumni, and culture. I'm Gary Slyman. As an executive coach, I work with high performers to help them build their self-awareness, understand how they lead so they can be more effective and love what they do. Endings, alumni, and culture. First, I have two questions for you. How does your organization say goodbye to folks when they leave? How do you say goodbye to them when they leave? And another question is, what is the culture of your better question? What do your alumni say about your organization? How do you say goodbye to folks? What do your alumni say about your organization? I do a lot of career transition coaching. And career transition coaching, a lot of career transition, you have to do information meetings, you have to do a lot of networking. I always recommend folks, particularly when they're getting close to deciding about a company, make sure you network with alumni. Why? Because those alumni are unencumbered. They're unburdened. They can say whatever they want to say about the organization. And you're going to get the unvarnished truth. Folks that are still inside an organization they might be couched a little bit what they're going to say. Alumni, they're going to say what they want. Greatest place I've ever worked because. Or I love that place. Here's some of the challenges that I had there. You're going to get some really, really good information. So alumni. Alumni are great sources of information. So I'm going to ask you this question. What do your alumni say about your organization? We talked about culture before. Culture, if you want a specific culture, you need to be deliberate about setting that culture. And the same thing for your alumni. So now let's think about your alumni culture. Well, let me bring you an example of an individual company, McKinsey, the big consulting firm. They have an incredible network with their alumni. A lot of folks leave. The way that whole model is set up, a large portion of the folks are going to leave there after being a consultant for a while. So now they have set up a culture where their alumni get together on a regular basis. Individuals get the newsletters internally from McKinsey. They spent a lot of money inside to manage their alumni. They have events, professional events, social events. I already said the newsletter. So they're all about staying in contact. Why? Well, first, clearly, there's some benefits for the company. Business development, that's certainly one. Business development and recruiting. McKinsey alumni are great recruiters for McKinsey. They help them. So when you think about what do you want for your organization, you need to be deliberate. You want to be deliberate. So what do you need to do? One, I think there's really two steps to this. Step number one, define the culture that you want for your organization. Hey, this is the culture that we want. This is what we're after. Now that you defined it, this is the vision for the culture we want. Okay, then go find out what the culture is. Go out, do some surveys, meet some folks. What is the culture? What do we do? How do people talk about our organization? So now you have, this is what we want it to be. This is where we are today. And you have this gap. Maybe it's really close. Maybe there's not a gap. Maybe it's exactly what you want. But now you have the opportunity to dig in and figure out, okay, what do we need to do to close that gap? Closing that gap, your alumni can be a great source of business development, recruiting, and goodwill for your organization. So if you're concerned about it, you need to be deliberate about it. Define it, find out what it is, and then go out there and do something about it. Hope you found that helpful. See you next Monday morning, 8:30. Have a great week.